Hiyo, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky here on another round of Righteous Readings, where I do real readings to you guys, my beautiful viewers. How are you all going? Whatever time of the week, month, year you are in your neck of the woods, whether you're having a day, arvo, evening, beginning of the weekend, hump day, or a beautiful weekend fiesta. I hope you are having fun no matter where you are in your neck of the woods and whatever it is you are doing while doing so. I hope you are loving life no matter what. It's all about the life and the love therefore of it. So I know I'm still doing April readings, and April is literally 1 week off the dot, but don't forget, time is prevalent, so the messages will carry through. But we are about to do the last 3 to go. Capricornian cousins. Mwah. Thank you, my babies, for your due diligence and such patience. Don't forget that these messages will carry on. I don't know how it happened this month, but I guess life did, and therefore derailed everything. But it's good just to be here, in all honesty. Oh, 9 of Swords reversed. Some reasonable fears, Capricorn, possibly in your head, not sleeping well, a bit of worries. Let's look at it now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Capricorn man. Shout out to Jocelyn, beautiful Capricornian sun, and a beautiful sister of the channel. We do love our beautiful Jocelyn. She works so tirelessly and hard lately. We don't get to see her as much in the chats as what we used to, but when we do, oh wow, we go off. It goes off, people. It goes off. Love you, girl. Much sincerity to beautiful Jocelyn. We love her. And last time I did speak to her, she wasn't actually feeling very well. She's having a day off work. Pulling the sickie. I love it. I love it. Good job. Good work. Good to hear. Good to hear you human, girl. Your robotics and your genetics. Just playing. No, we love Jocelyn. Now, let's look at all Capricorn placements now, as I said, for the month of April. But don't forget, this messages will carry on because time is fluent, but not only that. It carries on. 3, 6, 9. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? I don't know, I just saw 3, 6, 9 repetitively in my head then, which is funny. Getting some weird cards coming out too. Wow. Majors in all the major corners and including the base, the bottom, underlying energy for the month of April for Capricorn. This is a very important reading. Wheel of Fortune, and underneath that, in case you're curious, is the Tower. Massive major arcana here, but the underlying energy for the whole beating drum of April's heartbeat for you, Cappy, and fluently into May. It's all about the game of chance and whether to risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit is what I'd call this reading. Do we have the balls to fling it against the wall and hope it sticks? Or are we going to pussyfoot out and meow back to Tuna Town? Did you like that one, Joe? Jojo, no. Sorry, I've been watching way too much Netflix. That is not a plug. Or a condonement to that behaviour. Don't even ask. Current energy for Capricorn coming into the reading, coming to the here and now, is the 4 of Swords reversed. You are moving out of a state of mental retirement, I guess you could say. I don't know why that just popped into my head because I would never normally describe it as that. But you're coming out from the woods, especially mentally. But you are being very cautious, very secure, very guarded about it. You're moving out of the shadow, but you by no means are coming back into the light. It's like you're putting your toe in the water. Because you might have some worries. Your challenge for the month of April and wherever, Capricorn, that you need to face and deal with is the Magician. This I find very interesting. Because you've got the Mercurian energy coming through here. We go through retro for any second. And your challenge is that of being the creator, creating from the raw clay that you've got bestowed upon you, knowing how to make things fluent and seamlessly, like a trick, like a divine illusion. That's actually a very structured plan, piece by piece, and if one little coglet comes out, it all falls apart. The art of the illusion is falsified. It's gone into a disillusionment. It's gone into a negative now, because the fine line between the positive magician and the negative trickster is actually not much in it at all. It's all about the way the performance is played and the direction by which they want you to notice your glaze, of the glare of what you're seeing. This is the importance of it all, and this is what makes the difference between the magician and the trickster. The positive and the negative, the light and the shadow. And this is your challenge. Creating the reading at the forefront of it all in the subconscious mind of my Cappies is the Three of Wands reverse. Something that you've waited a very long time for, not coming in. And having to accept that this is a wish not fulfilled, that this ship is not coming in, that we have to let it go. The root of the reading, the foundation of it all, by what it's all growing from. Ten of Pentacles reverse for Capricorn. This is some real roguery and loss through either your monetary, insurance funds, Y2K, I think you call it over there. We call it a superannuation fund over here in Australia. You know, your investments, your tire fund, your nest egg. You're under the mattress little secret stashy for the rainy days or for the retirement years. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that, Capricorn. So the Ten of Pentacles reverse as the root of the reading. We really have lost some monetary gain here, or something around housing. Could even be the family home, or an inheritance that's been blocked or will not come through into fruition, or has been depleted by, you know, parents going out party hardy. I don't feel that that's actually the case. Sorry, I shut my hand in the car door earlier, and now I've got like nerve pain going all up my arm. It's kind of very sensitive and non-compliant. I feel like this is really hurting though. We're going to clarify, so we'll get another layer deep. Past energy leaving you now so prevalent is the Seven of Wands reverse. Not making the gains here against your combatants. If anything, they're winning against you in argument or in, you know, desired outcomes, or what they say is going. Moving forward from that, we have Aries Major Arcana, the Emperor reversed. Feeling very weak-willed, feeling like you can't even authorize yourself, let alone an army. Feel like people don't listen to you, respect you, look up to you, or even include you. There's a real sense of being the outsider, black sheep outside the circle. Spirit's advice for Capricorn for the month is the High Priestess. Use your damn intuition. Keep some secrets back, keep some shit to yourself, but most importantly, trust yourself. Outside's view of you, Cappy, they see the Eight of Wands, someone that's got a lot of communication, a lot of promise going on, especially around things of communication, very swift action, talking, communicating. Hopes and fears, Capricorn. Five of Pentacles reverse. Destitution, loss, dealing with some negativity or some things in the negative, but rather than look at it as such, we're trying to put a positive spin on it, trying to glass half full it so it doesn't seem so bad, or to hope for. It might be a bit easier to swallow that medicine. The outcome for Cappy is another major. It's the sign of Sagittarius. It is Temperance. The outcome is much balance, much fusion, much peace in some ways, of clarity. A real sense of it all coming into alignment, fusing it, developing it, moving it. Like time is effortless and things are just fluent, and it's all fluxing and fluidating into seamlessly artistic grace. This is life. I feel like there's much goodness to savor from this, and you're trying to do that glass half full mentality when you're dealing with a few pockets of little issues. Rather than let that stay in this whole month or this whole period or this reading, you're trying to put that into its own little box of bullshit and deal with all the other things that you can be blessed and just thankful for. It's a beautiful way to look at things. Let's clarify. Go another level deep. Re-explain it all for Capricorn. Clarification deck now, as I was saying, I'll clarify that. Alright, Cappies, let's go through and clarify the shit out of this reading for April to May, to whenever you receive this at the right time. I'm going to clarify these places for the sign of Capricorn in all of the important placements, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, Mercury. This is their monthly reading, and we've got to clarify the Celtic Cross standard placements, please. So let's travel through now and clarify these placements. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, the first placement we had Capricorn currently, we have that Four of Swords reverse. Please clarify the Four of Swords reverse. Why is the Four of Swords reversed here, please? Clarify the Four of Swords. Yep. Three of Pentacles. The challenge for Capricorn, we have the Magician. Why is the Magician here, please? Clarify the Magician. Five of Swords reverse. The crowning of the reading, we have the Three of Wands reverse. Clarify the Three of Wands reverse. Why is the Three of Wands reverse, please? Death card, Scorpio's major. Root of the reading, we have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Can you please clarify Ten of Pentacles reversed for Capricorns. Three of the reading. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Wands. Past energy, we have the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify that. Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here, please? Ten of Swords. Moving forward from that, we have the Emperor reverse. Can we please clarify the Emperor in reverse for Capricorn? Why is the Emperor in reverse, please? Well, that's the one. Five of Cups reverse. Spirit's advice for Capricorn. We have the High Priestess. Let's clarify the High Priestess for Spirit's advice for Capricorn. Clarify the High Priestess. The Empress reverse. Clarify further Spirit's advice for Capricorn. High Priestess with the Empress reverse. The Fool reverse, okay. All majors. Outside's view, we have the Eight of Wands reverse. Let's clarify that Eight of Wands reverse. Page of Cups reverse. Hopes and fears, we have the Five of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles reverse. King of Swords. And finally, the outcome for Capricorn. Temperance with the Knight of Swords. Clarify further the outcome. Temperance and the Knight of Swords. I had to come out, so I'm going to take it. Strength, which is Leo's major. Seven of Pentacles. Underlying energy is the Six of Pentacles. With that, the Fortune card. I feel like things look like equal give and take, but it's all a game of chance as to on the day as to what is really going on. On the surface, and what you see and what you get is two complete different things. I feel like the surface is the illusion, which is not the genuine reality. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bounce through the clarified version now as we go back through it all with a bit more, hopefully, clarity and a bit more sanity. Your current energy for Capricorn, the Four of Swords reversed with the Three of Pentacles. You are moving forward, especially in the mind frame, but you are going forward in a very cautionary advancement. You're feeling it out, looking it out before you're sniffing it out before you even think about making that move. This is all in regards to some sort of collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. It's some sort of meeting of the minds, I want to say, meeting of the money, meeting of the minds and the money. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Do I trust it? Is it everything I think it's going to be? There's some qualms here, I want to say. But the challenge is this. The Magician with the Five of Swords reverse. Being the creator. You've got all the raw clay, you just need to create it and bring it into manifestation. But with that Five of Swords reverse, I feel like you are losing the mental battles here to bring this in. You're just not mentally fit for it, or you're just not mentally capable for it. And I don't mean that in any insincerity. We all have our mental weakness. We can all only take so much. You know, it doesn't make you a strong person to have necessarily a weak mind. Some of the most brilliantest people can't take stress, for example, and they are the most divine in their field. Some people are so eloquent in their field, but they cannot go outside their front door because they can't stand society. Can't blame them sometimes. Grounding the reading, hanging above it all at the forefront in your subconscious, where the Three of Wands reversed with the Death card, Scorpio's major. Three of Wands reversed is really having to come into the realization that something is not coming in. This is really coming to the realization that something is not coming in. A ship or a want or a desire is not going to come into fruition. It's going to fizzle out. Just give me a moment, please. It's on. Okay, sorry about that. The Death card, Scorpio's major arcana. It's also the card of change and transformation. And I'm seeing with this realization and acceptance that something is not coming in, something's dead in the water, a fish gone belly up. This will enforce the transformation that maybe you've been waiting to occur and just haven't been able to bring in, or a transformation that you just never even knew that you needed. I feel like this is a positive. The root of the reading, the foundation of it all, is that Ten of Pentacles reversed with the Eight of Wands. Monetary loss and or roguery, a real sense of inheritance going away, or something around the family home, something that was solid, something that was sure, a shoe-in, is now shoe-out. Eight of Wands is saying you are furiously fighting for this. Communication is swift and very, very fluent about this. I don't think it's all positive either. You got a few choice things you want to say. There's some sort of speedy news or a situation coming. Could be in regards to love. Maybe something's gone rogue due to that. But yeah, there's swiftly stuff going on there. Past energy, be very wary of that. Leaving you now, Seven of Wands with the Ten of Swords. In the past energy, you tried really, really hard. And you did make some gains against your combatants. But it cost you so much more than that. With the Ten of Swords, this was a death, an ending of a situation, a relationship you had to leave. You may have won the battle, but you had to step away from the war and let it all go. Moving forward from that, the Emperor reverse, Aries major arcana with the Five of Cups reverse. This made you feel very weak, weak-willed, weak in self, weak in multiple ways. One each, take it, leave that alone. With the Five of Cups reverse, you're trying to have a positive spin here, even though you've dealt with some maybe money losses or something even more sinister, some real grief, some real loss, maybe in that actual direction too. But you're trying very much to put this behind you now. Trying to deal with some trauma in the best way you know how. Spirit's advice, the High Priestess, the Empress reverse, the Fool reverse, Venus and Uranus energy coming through there. And the Moon as well with High Priestess. A lot of planets. Be intuitively guided, trust yourself before anything else, and maybe only that. Keep some secrets back, you don't need to divulge everything. And whether you feel beautiful or you see the beauty in it or not, do what you know is best to be true. The Fool in reverse is saying don't get neglectful of your responsibilities. Don't get too mundane in structure either. Find flight or flurry where you can, but don't be risque about it. Don't be out on the prowl for it if it comes your way. So may it be. Now the outside view of you, and I did say this earlier, is the Eight of Wands reverse, and the Page of Cups reverse. So this is blocking communication, someone that's actively does not want to be involved, someone that's pulling back, blocking, disappearing. With the Page of Cups reverse, I feel like this is someone that has lost their artistic nature or has a bit of an artistic temperament about them. They're a bit emotional, and then when their emotions get too fluxed and flurried, they've got to step away. They've got to take. It really hurts them. Hopes and fears, Five of Pentacles reversed with the King of Swords. Again, trying to have hopeful outlook when dealing with some desolation, loss, real worry. Around monetary or being pushed out in the cold, trying to put that positive spin with the glass half full mentality on it. With the King of Swords, you are being very serious about this, controlling this situation. You're being rational, though maybe coming off a bit cold and abrasive, but you're demanding respect because you've been done dirty or had a hard experience. Everything now is say as you do, live by the sword, die by the sword kind of thing. You're trying to be open and true. Outcome for Capricorn, thank you so much everyone for joining me. Initially was Temperance, Sagittarius is major, trying to bring back balance, fusion, trying to bring back some control as well, and some moderation and some patience. With the Knight of Swords, you're being very fierce about this. You're being very running towards this with gusto, with bravery, aggressively maybe to pursue these goals. Leo's major arcana, strength. You are championizing strength, courage, zest, zeal, inner strength, confrontation with yourself maybe or other people, but you're willing to fight to the death, fight to the last dollar. Speaking of dollar, final card, Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn. I'm hearing, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. You're not rocking and rolling, but you're saying some choice ones. You've got some work frustrations here. You've put in the hard work and you need it to be done either way. You've worked a big portion here of your time, of your life lately. And it's like I want to start seeing some benefit, but you're looking at that monetary gain and you're not seeing much gain from it. You're starting to wonder if this is even worth the time, the effort. You're feeling a little bit monetarily spent, I want to say, or hard done by, or rorted. I'm hearing rogue trader. The world is full of rogue traders, or my friends and family, they're all rogue traders. I feel like you always get the bottom of the pot. Everyone else takes their serve first, and it's never thought of it to be any other way. But I feel like you're starting to open up and starting to see it and ask that question. Why is this such and so? Why can't it be another way? Aren't I just as worthy, if not more so? Believe in yourself. Self-love is more powerful than what a lot of people are willing to admit. And when you embody it, embrace it, and by God, use that as your divine shield towards the environment, people, places, and things that you face throughout your day, week, month, that are absolutely ball grabbing. Use that shield to penetrate even the darkest of shadows, deepest of crevices, and most unpleasant of personalities. I love you, Capricorn. Remember, I am a rising too, so I need to take some of my own advice. Till next time, my darlings, light and love from me, Redsky here at Righteous Readings, or Righteous Real, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.